up, internet? I am Taylor. Welcome to my channel. It is May 7th, 2022. Free comic book day. And so I bought some comics. I picked up some free ones too, but I bought some and I'm just streaming this live. I don't figure anyone's going to come on in, but you never know. I didn't record. I just was too lazy to record this because it's free comic book day. Anyways, and I'm cheating. I'm starting with a cheating. I just opened this Whatnot purchase today from a new seller named Chris. He's local to me, and I got pretty good deals on this. So I picked up John Carter, Warlord of Mars, #1 for very cheap. And a pretty beat up, low grade is better than no grade, Tales of Suspense, number 85. So I just kind of dug the cover. What's up, Ignacio? Welcome to the channel. Chat, I'm just going through what I picked up for free and bought today. So for those of you that are not familiar, Free Comic Book Day is where you can go to shop at all your shops and pick up free comics. Now, they're free to the customer, but they still cost the shops. Yeah, that's right. They cost the shops a bit. So I try and spend a little, at least at every place. I hit up 3 different stores, and I'm just going to go through what I got. So what's up, TJ? Welcome. So the first place is Chimera. It's more of a game store than a comic shop. And so they had a limit of 2 free books, and then every $10 you pick up, you could pick up another free book. So I spent $10 there. I got 3 books. This one was actually last year's Edge of Balance, but it's going for a little bit of money, and I'm a dirty, dirty flipping whore. So I picked this up because it's in nice shape. That was one of my 2 free ones. The other free one is this one. It's probably got something in it. I don't know. So I just kind of grabbed it, and then a Turtles book because I spent $10. And what I got for $10, like I said, they don't have much in the way of back issues, and a lot of their new stuff gets pretty beat up. So these are all probably near mint minus, but they had a sale on anything that was not bagged and boarded in their new stuff. 5 books for $10. So I just picked up Avengers Forever #1. It's picking up a little bit of heat because there's a lot of first appearances in it. Key Collector has it on there. Key Collector of the Week thingamajigger, which neat. Miles Morales what is this? 35. I'm not really reading Miles, but it's free. They had an older one out there, so I grabbed this because it's always good to have more Strange Academy. #5, pretty decent shape on that one. No real spine ticks I can see. Agents of Atlas #2. Again, I just grabbed it because I needed to get to the 5 for $10. And then this one, which is probably the most beat up of the bunch. It needs a press. You can see all these Marvel books need a press because their paper quality is goddamn garbage. But Black Panther #5, I was not able to get this anywhere else, so I picked it up. And that's the first cover appearance of Tosin, right? The new, whatever. Then let's see here. This is the actual purest comic shop in my hometown, or the town I reside. And they had you could pick up 5 books, and then you had to buy some expensive stuff. So I'm going to go over the free ones real quick first. Bunny Mask. I'll read these. I'm going to read some of these new review video later just because I figure it's the least I could do. And Judgment Day, another Marvel Avengers versus Eternals versus X-Men versus the World. I don't know, whatever. Another one of these. Some dirty speculating whore. Dark Crisis, because it leads up to the Josh Williamson nightmare that's sure to be a thing. Marvel Voices, free comic book. What's this? Oh, 2000 AD, just because I used to like that back in the day. Some of these are Equilibrium, which I'd never heard of. Tosin, there you go. The furry future money character. Welcome, Vinny. Welcome. And yeah, thanks everyone for jumping in. I'll chat with you guys in a second. I'm just kind of doing this real quick. So if anyone watches it on the rewind, they're just not watching me say hi to everybody. This one's for these I grabbed for my niece and nephew, mostly. The Super Sons and the Spidey, because they sort of like to read comics and they beat the hell out of them. So what better than free? Nottingham, Bone Orchard, Mythos, Treze? I don't know, whatever. The Art of Treze. Barbaric, which I think is just a reprint of Barbaric #1, but it's a great read. And I figure I might just pass this along if no one's ever, to somebody that's never read it. I'm not even sure. I'm guessing, yeah, this is just a reprint of #1. Which if you've not read Barbaric, it is awesome. So, what's up, Kenny? Kenneth, welcome. Thank you for jumping in. Valiant. I don't know why not. And then I picked up actually these were dollar bin books, so I got a couple back issues of Ms. Marvel for $1. And then an older X Factor number 40, which I think is the first appearance of either Orphan Maker or Nanny. I'm not sure which. I just it was $1. And then this shop had 15% off all their back issues. And so I grabbed a few. And these are low, for the most part, these are low grade are better than no grade. I'll get to those last. I just grabbed a couple other random ones first, like a New Avengers number 8 for very cheap. And then a Ruby number 7 for also very cheap. And then this is kind of what I was really diving around for. I could have spent a lot more money at this place. And the owner, Zach at Powerhouse, is a really good guy. And these are all low grade is better than no grade. But we're going to go, let's see here. We'll go in chronological order. So I picked up a Fantastic Four number 47. He has it at a good copy. It's pretty beat up, but it was $17. And then I got a number 60, which I always dug this cover. Again, you can see it's tanned and beat up, and this is he has a good, and that was like $8. And then this one is a good minus. It definitely needs a print. If I were to do anything with it, I need a press. But I mean, it was $4 for number 78. So I kind of had to pick that up, and that was store number 2. I hit one more, and they're going to see some repeats in here, but also some pretty good deals too. Because this store, and I might end up switching this to become my new LCS, also more of like a Magic the Gathering store than anything else. But what is nice, and like one of my buddies recommended going to them, is they get 25% off. They give 25% off all of their current issues if you subscribe with them, and they bag and board everything, which they're the only one around here that does that. So this is the one I missed this week that Promiscuous Time Traveler recommended, Quest Aside. So I picked that up. And then these are the free ones. Somebody in the chat recommended this one, 10-Ton Tales. And again, these are all they cost the shop's money, and they're all bagged and boarded. There is some vintage. Yeah, what's up, guys? 2080, lots of reprints here. Because the guy's just like, grab whatever you want. I don't care as long as you read them. So I have to read them. And if you're watching, thank you, sir, because he said you're going to subscribe to me. So these are the ones in Appleton. I probably could have gone to 2 other ones that are about a half hour away, Vinny. I just didn't hit those up. So Bunny Mask, Crisis, a copy for me in case there is a first appearance in here. Another one to give away, Barbaric. Mother Valiant, why not? 100-Year Curse, I'd never heard of that. The Winchester Mystery House. Some of these I'd never heard of. Another one for my niece or nephews. Inco Universe. Sorry. Allergies are getting me right now. Equilibrium. Another Turtles. Like this, they had this guy, like, for being the smallest shop, had the biggest selection of free stuff. And he's like, yeah, just grab them. When we're gone, we're gone. So I only grabbed probably about half of what they had. Like, he had probably another 20 or 30 free ones that I just didn't pick up. So another one of these. These Marvel Voices, and another Nottingham. And then what I picked up at this shop, and this is a strange shop. Like I said, it's mostly a gaming store, but he does have comics, and he does offer like a pull box that's pretty good. So I might switch to him. I'm going to save that bad boy for last. But some pretty cheap books. This is beat up. I mean, this is a low to mid grade, but it was $1 for ASM under 300, $281 for $1. Yeah, there you go, lady. That's kind of what I'm doing. I just grabbed those for my niece and nephew. The Return of the Sinister 6, Part 2. So this was $4. So with that, $3 is what I paid for this one. And this one's actually in pretty good shape. I mean, it's, probably a fine plus. A New Warriors number 1. Because why not? It was $2. A Shuri number 1 for about $2.50. A Spider-Verse first series of Spider-Verse for about $4. A Saga Image First for, I think I paid 75 cents for this. A Robotech number 2, which is the first issue of actual Robotech. For under $3 on here, so 25% of that, 75% of that. And then probably my favorite find of the day This is in really nice shape. It could use a press. It's not going to get a 9.0, but I've been hunting for this for a while. And I found it, and it was the way this shop worked. He said anything over $10 you're going to pay the sticker price on. I'm like, that's fair because I got a bunch of free books, but he still gave me $2 off this, so I paid $16 for this. And this is Macross or Super Macross #1. This is the first appearance of Robotech in comics, and this is a steal at this price. If you look on eBay, these are going for about 75 to 80 raw, and so I loved Robotech as a kid. It was one of my favorite cartoons. It was one of the first serialized cartoons I remember where the plot continued from one to the next. And yeah, so that was my LCS's or my local comic shop purchase. The last one was probably the best. I mean, I got a stack of goodies from them, and I'm going to hold on to a lot of them. I might be a dirty whore and flip some of the others, but that's what I got. So anyways, what's everyone else up to today? How is the chat going? Yeah, Robotech, Vinny. So anyways, thanks, Ignacio. Thanks, Brendan. Thanks, Kenneth. Thanks, TJ, for jumping in. Like I said, I didn't figure a ton of people would. I didn't announce this. I just kind of got home and I'm like, I'm going to go on camera and show what I got. So, I'm lucky that I have a few LCSs near me. Those are all the ones just in Appleton. I probably could have hit one in Green Bay that I had somebody signing at, but that's about a half hour, 45 minutes away. And then my regular LCS I go to, which is about a half hour away, they had stuff today too. But I figured I would just hit the local ones, like the real local ones today. And then if there's anything left when I go to the LCS on Wednesday for my regular books, I'll just get them then. So I don't know. What do you think? Did I get any good deals? Did I pick anything up that you guys are like, oh yeah? Or you're like, Taylor, what are you wasting your money on? Nobody gives a shit about New Warriors #1. But yeah. Hey, Vinny, if your LCS is good, they might put some aside for you. Like that's or they'll probably have overstock. I don't think a lot of these will probably end up selling out. But yeah, I just figured a lot of I really am not was not super jazzed for Free Comic Day this year because last year it was sort of like when they just kind of everything is sort of starting to open back up after COVID, not after COVID. We're in the middle of COVID still, whatever. But yeah, so really excited to be out in public and grab things then. This year it's I don't know. But it was a fun little afternoon. I was in and out pretty quickly. I was able to grab some free stuff and and hopefully support the LCSs a bit. The one of them had a library, a guy that works at one of the local libraries outside, just promoting the fact that you could use your library to read a lot of books, which I need to get better at. And yeah, Vinny, I need to start hanging some stuff up behind me. Yeah, I mean, I probably will get that one slabbed at some point. I did. For those of you that are not aware, I've been selling on Whatnot, and I kind of took a break from it, but I dove back in on Friday, and it went pretty well. So I'm gonna try and start selling on there twice a week, because I need to start paying for some of this shit and get rid of some of these books I don't need. So if you're not following me on there, just hit the link down below. I'm going on random times. I'm going Tuesdays and Friday afternoons, I think, because I'm not trying to fight with the big boys on there. So if you want to just dive on in when you're bored at work or whatever, come say hi. I start stuff really cheaply on there. And yeah, I'm going to leave the AC open just for you, Ignacio. Yeah. But yeah, you guys don't get Free Comic Book Day in New Zealand, huh? Or where are you at? Australia? Whatever. It's all the same. Iceland? I know from somewhere. Argentina? Yeah, Argentina. There you go. That's I got there eventually. I just assume that anybody not from North America is in Australia because they all tend to be. I know I'm continentally racist, but yeah. So I'm not. I was pretty happy. I'm glad I finally got a copy of this, even though it's definitely not going to hit a 9.8. But I'm happy to just at least have it. So yeah. But yeah, my favorite pickup is this one by far. Because yeah, I've been hunting for this for a while, for like I said, for a good long while. I didn't take it out and I didn't look at the back in there because I just figured for $16 I'm gonna grab it no matter what. But let me just see how the back looks. Yeah, I mean the back's in worse shape than the front. It's got some non-color breaking ticks and a little bit of softness. But I mean, honestly, I think if I got a press on this, I might be able to get a 9.4. So I'm not complaining. Like it needs a little bit of love. And the pages are in pretty good shape on the inside, and the corners are kind of tight, so not bad. What's up, Panda? How you doing? Thanks for jumping in. The whatnot sale yesterday. I appreciate it. Your book went out yesterday, or this morning. Sorry. So yeah, you're an honorary Aussie, Ignacio. By the way, everybody, yeah, give everybody a follow in here if you're not. Follow Circumstances. Follow the Flash by Night. Follow Ignacio. I don't know if he makes any videos. I don't actually watch, but he jumps on everybody else's stuff, and he's working on a very cool like trading card project with Whack Comics. I don't want to give Whack Comics any credit, so we'll just give it all to Ignacio. We're going to claim it was all Ignacio's idea. I mean, he's the one making the card, so it's all him. But yeah, give everybody a follow in here, because what the hell? Life is short. You should start doing vids, Ignacio. Why not? You could always just like put the camera over your shoulder while you're working, and the people would love it. But yeah, I'm probably not going to just stand here super long. I kind of wanted to make this a quick one, but yeah, I mean, I'm not going to go over all the free books I got again, because there's a ton of them. But I'll go over like a couple of the highlights of what I picked up. Like, look, dollar books, dollar Ms. Marvel. Oh, you're on Twitter and Instagram and OnlyFans. Nice. And yeah, free. This, it had better be good, or I'm going to headbutt Promiscuous Time Traveler, because he's the one that said I should pick it up. But yeah, I mean, you can't go wrong with older Kirby goodness. You know, still love that cover, even though, I mean, you can tell, beat to hell. But even beat to hell, this book is a first. This is like issue 47. It's the first Maximus from the Immortals or Eternal, whatever the fuck they're called, Inhumans, them, and yeah, even in this condition, it's still worth a fair amount of money, and he had it underpriced, so I grabbed it. But dun, dun, dun. Actually, that's probably better. So issue 1, issue 2, yeah, fun day. But yeah, and yeah, the whack was good. All right, guys, I'm gonna get off of here because it's a nice day out. I'm gonna go take my stupid little bulldog for a walk. So, thank you, everybody. I love you all. I mean, I don't really love you. I tolerate you. Some of you I downright hate. I loathe a good chunk of you. But don't be a dick, even if nobody loves you. See ya.